Hey guys, I just wanted to give you guys like a little heads up about what's going on today in today's video and stuff. But I also thought I'd give you guys a heads up about what's going to go on our channel. Me and my sisters going to number 2, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about like what's going on. The only reason I'm doing this episode of what I'm doing here in Minecraft is because I get to move around and stuff. So that way, if I'm playing Call of Duty or something, I'm not going to get instantly shot up the instant I start telling you guys what's going on. And also, I wanted to do like a little something different with the channel I haven't been doing lately that I said I was gonna do to you guys with you guys and stuff. So, oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, yeah, me and Bad Prince, last time we played, we did that, or before we did this, we thought it'd be cool. I actually think it's still cool. That's why I kept this world for so long. And I know I haven't been doing a lot of YouTube videoing guys, and so has my sister. We've just been really busy with school and doing stuff in reality, but we're trying to get as much YouTubing done as we can. So thank you for supporting still and watching the videos that we do are able to post. I'm liking how you guys like the Mortal Kombat, and I'm liking how you guys like the Call of Duty and stuff like that. Hopefully, in the future, I can start making like I could do computer games where I don't know, maybe I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's or I'm playing Bendy and the Ink Machine. You guys know those famous video games, but until then, the PlayStation games and stuff, and PlayStation games are all I got to work with. But still, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and everything. So the update is, guys, I'm going to be start doing different things with my channel. Like, for instance, I'm going to be doing different stuff I've been seeing YouTubers do. Like, maybe I'll commentary on a video game that I'm not really sure of, although I cannot indent it. So maybe I'll make like a statue here in Minecraft and talk about the characters I'm going to talk about. You guys know, stuff like that. Either way, this episode of the YouTube channel, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying episode. I feel like this is actually a really good idea, is to call some of my YouTube videos that are actually extend versions of the games. I thought I'd just call them episodes so I could go back and say, okay guys, if you remember in episode 1, we got this and that, and now we still got to figure out what this goes to. You guys know, stuff like that. The stuff that helps YouTubers connect with what they're doing. Okay, guys, so like I said, the channel is very simple. The update to the channel is going to be simple. Just me and my sister getting more videos in, but not only that, we are going to do different stuff with our channels. Like, you never know, like, maybe my sister will come on and do a YouTube video while I'm at school or something, or she might come in, or I might do a YouTube video and she might still be in school and may have to skip a video. You guys know those type of stuff, but also, like, she might do a live commentary, or she might do, you guys know, her own thing. I want to give her that freedom, and I want to give her that ability to say, hey, I'm my own YouTuber, and I just said, okay. Okay, guys, so today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and I'm going to write it on this little sign once I get it. I do not know why I did not grab it from the beginning. Hang on, guys, let me write this. Okay, if you guys all can't see what the first letter of the top is, it's called Pokemon shipping. Yep, yep, I'm talking about that. Now, guys, the reason why this interests me, and I don't know who is watching the video right now, but don't think this means I'm done with video games or anything. No, I just thought this would be good for my channel to do and stuff like that. Anyway, I did some research on YouTube one day, and I found out that this type of Pokemon shipping, like the characters, not Pokemon shipping, like where you take the, like, I don't know, Gardevoir and Gallade. And yes, I do know Pokemon. I was there when it was made. Just kidding, guys. I've just seen a lot of episodes of Pokemon. It's actually a good show. I recommend going and watching it. Anyway, the thing is, the main characters, like Ash and this girl, or this guy in the show and this girl, you guys know, just some of the hints they've been dropping about the characters. Like in the new in the new season of Pokemon Sun and Moon, you start to see that Ash is at Hawaii, and then they start introducing his mom and Mr. Mime in a little cartoony show series, and they start showing you different Pokemon with different personalities, and not only that, but different styles of how they're made. Like Vulpix, who is a fire type, they show her as that creature also as an ice type. I'm actually scared to see what our evolved form looks like, to be completely honest with you guys. I know this doesn't look like a scary face, but take it for serious. But what I'm going to be talking about is this guy. Hang on. I do not know why I didn't set this up earlier. Trust me, guys, I wish I did. Yes, the legendary Pokemon guy, Ash. The one who always has something special that everybody starts to notice about him. Like in Pokemon X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. I forgot the series name, guys, so please don't hate me for that. But like at Pokemon X, Y, and Z, Ash was able to do Mega Evolution without a stone. To be honest, guys, not only did I think that was cool, but that shows that Ash has a lot of potential. And not only that, but it also shows that Ash is probably capable of just more things, not just in human relations, but maybe he could do stuff also just like Pokemon are able to do. I don't know. Maybe they're going to keep Ash as a human, but maybe he has the brain and the mind and the working skill of a Pokemon. Like I said, you never know what Pokemon will come up with. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about the shipping of Ash. A lot of people say, oh, it should be Misty and Ash. Like, I've seen on YouTube that a lot of people were interested in these couple of girls, really. The new characters, a lot of people are talking about that they would make a good couple, but they're not fully sinking into any of the characters. Like, there haven't been no blushing, no hints, no nothing to the new characters. So we're gonna leave Pokemon Sun and Moon out of this episode. When I get further into the episode, I'll let you guys know. But right now, we're gonna talk about the first season of Pokemon, like when Ash first gets Pikachu, to the one where he's in XYZ. Alright? So the first candidates we have is Ash and Misty. Okay, so Ash and Misty. Misty is the gym leader, one of the sisters from the water gym, aka she's addicted to water types. And unlike Cyrus, who is a dragon type but also takes other Pokemon on journeys that she could connect with in a way, she just wants water types. She doesn't care what kind of water type it is, she wants it. To be honest, guys, it's a little. I don't really see the resemblance in them. I mean, I could get an idea on how some episodes there was that theory that when Misty had a choice to go with that person, she refused and she stayed with Ash. But you have to admit, though, maybe that was just common sense. Maybe she didn't want to stay with him because she wasn't sure about her feelings. Just like Ash. Ash is like the guy who is too clueless to notice anything about any of the girls that may have had feelings or known at a certain level of friendship with him. To be completely honest, a lot of times people think that, hey, these guys do make a good old married couple. Well, they're not old, guys. Come on. YouTube, come on. They're not that old, and I'm sure as heck, they're probably better off friends, to be completely honest. And yes, I said completely honest twice. But what I did start to notice, though, in Season 2, when Ash gets new people to travel with, aka you got Brock, you got May, you got Mace, brother, and then you got Ash, and not only that, but you also got Pikachu. Okay, guys, so I wanted to talk to you guys about them. To be honest, I actually like the idea of Ash and May. But as I'm saying, though, guys, like, a lot of my ideas aren't fully concept, as one would say. Like, at first, I started to see where they could have fit into the relationship thing, but then when I start going back into some of the seasons, I start to notice that they have the potential, I mean, the anger-related stuff as an angry couple, as a couple that are going through some troubles and trying to make it work out. But then again, they did show some episodes, like the Sea Temple, where Ash was the king or the guy who saved Manaphy from that evil pirate guy. And by the way, guys, the end of the episode, very, very not dramatic, to be completely honest. Okay, back to the topic. Like, you could see how she was asking for Ash to be okay, but then again, in a lot of other episodes I've seen after that, they did a lot of arguing. But then there's this one episode, I forgot what episode it was and what kind of season episode it was, but I know it was close to the one where they say she's getting ready to leave and she changed her look and all that. But it's an episode where they find a boy and a girl traveling team who challenge May and Ash to a couple tag team duel. Taking it the wrong way, May refuses, but then again, Ash says yes for the both of them. Unfortunately, he doesn't understand what the couple theme Pokemon battle is. So as usual, Ash sends out Pikachu. In the other hand, May sends out whatever other Pokemon she chose. I can't quite remember what Pokemon they exact use, guys. Because remember, like I was getting ready to tell you guys, it's a little hard for me to try to cope with like what happens in Pokemon. Whatever happens to Pokemon stays in Pokemon. Okay, guys. Anyway, in the episode, Ash and May start to talk and start going separate ways. By the way, may I say, get a grip. I mean, a lot of the characters say, "Oh, it's sad to see us all depart and probably not see each other ever again." That's not true. You guys are gonna probably see each other in another season where you guys all get together. I mean, God, they already did that with Sun and Moon. I actually want to see that too. But they already showed the very old characters with the whole new ones. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so we got season number 3. May, Brock, and everybody else is gone. But here's the thing: we got Ash going to a new region, one where there was 3 different types of Pokemon you could choose from, aka Piplup, Aipom, and Turtwig. Okay, so he runs into this trainer named Don who wants to be a Pokemon showcase person. No, that's somebody else. Sorry, guys. I think a talent person. I actually cannot remember, guys. But she wanted to be something including Pokemon that showed off like the skills and the potential of all Pokemon. Anyway, she asks Ash if she can join Ash and Brock on the journey. They both agreed, and then as the journey continues, I start seeing some similarities to where Ash and Dawn would make a good couple. But then again, like I've said with the other ones, I've seen some differences that they didn't know. Or the people that did do the shipping thing saying that these two belong together and stuff. Yes, it is true. A lot of people who aren't dating at first go through fights and stuff, apologize, and then admitting their feelings. In this scenario, in this episode I'm getting ready to talk about, it does not. So during the episode, Dawn realizes that she lost the Pokemon talent show thing. She gets really depressed and stuff, and Ash tries to make her feel better. Unfortunately, she takes her frustration and stuff off Ash, and Ash takes it the wrong way and starts leaving her alone for a while. Unfortunately, Dawn starts to realize what she did, and she goes in search for it. Unfortunately, here's the other thing. Ash is not forgives her, but then again, she does not forgive herself and starts becoming afraid of what she might say next time she loses through a Pokemon showcase. She starts thinking about what would happen if that happened again. What would happen if that didn't happen again? She starts questioning herself. Then at the end, she starts to realize that maybe it was time for her to depart in the later season, where she starts saying it's time to leave, it's time to go to different areas to find our own little place in this world. Unfortunately, her partner Piplup, who she is very popular with. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm yawning a lot for some reason. Anyway, Piplup starts storming off just like any other people who would. And don't like to separate a good friendship, and they both depart and go bye-bye. But here's something else, though, guys. I start to notice on YouTube. I've also started to notice a lot of good pictures of like Ash and Dawn, like married, having a kid, and stuff like that. I have to admit, they do look like a good match. I'm just pointing out the differences and the similarities of both casts. But one of my votes goes to Ash and May and Ash and Dawn. But just know, some of the people I choose might not be good for you, and some of them might not be good for somebody else but you. I don't want you guys to fight, guys. I just want to give you guys my honest opinion on some of this stuff. So hopefully you guys don't attack me on saying, no, you gotta choose these people because they are more compatible. Just let me do what I want to do, okay? Okay, guys, so anyway, the next people we're going to talk about is Ash and Cyrus. Cyrus is a dragon trainer, or she really wants to be a dragon trainer. She wants to be actually a dragon master. She's from the Village of Dragons, does not like ice-type Pokemon. Legit does not like ice-type Pokemon. One of the Pokemon they can come across is a Vanillish, or a Vanilla, or a Vanillite, and she would freeze she's been frozen in a refrigerator for 20 seconds. She runs into Ash challenging Silent, aka the one of the brothers from the gym, from the Triton gym, aka he's one brother that uses a grass type. The other brother is Chili, and the other brother who uses water and fire. They're basically the basic type trainers, and Ash challenges all three of them. Then Silent and Iris start to notice the difference in Ash, that he's not like other kids who usually just give up and stuff like that. They notice that he's an ongoing person who thinks stuff through, or he's seen this happen and he knows what to do. But then afterwards, after the gym battle, Cyrus and Ash get into a fight, just like, as some of you said in the comments, as a couple. Unfortunately, guys, I can see how you would think that would be a couple thing, but unfortunately, this is what I'm going to say. Just because they argue doesn't mean that they would make a good couple. They're arguing probably because they would make good friends, and they rely on each other to do stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't make a good couple. For instance, if Ash ever caught an ice-type Pokemon, and every time it would come out to see the others and stuff, I'm pretty sure Axew and Cyrus would freeze up and ask Ash to put the Pokemon away, and Ash might get offended by that. Just like Misty. Misty was afraid of bugs when Ash caught Caterpie that turned into Metapod. Then it turned into Butterfree. But then she started to get really attached to that bug-type Pokemon. But then when she was reintroduced in a season, a different region with May and her little brother, and Brock and Ash reunited, they start showing her afraid of bugs again, like the spider bugs you would see in that series. Yes, guys, and I also know there's a theory behind something about Ash, that maybe he doesn't want to date anybody yet, but then there was that one season, which I'm getting ready to get to, that made him realize maybe he does have feelings for this one girl. But I'll give you guys my full theory when we get to that point. Anyway, so Siren and Ash have a good childish, bondish couple thing you would see in a high school. Unfortunately, probably when they grow up and get older, if they ever did get together in a series, that's actually going to end up bad for a reason. Because then they're probably going to be arguing and stuff all the time, and yada yada yada. We all just gotta think about what we want, what couples we want, guys. I mean, there is a possibility maybe they'll be really good friends and not argue a lot, and maybe, who knows, maybe they will eventually date in the future, but there is a possibility, if that does happen, they will possibly break up. Yeah, so all of you just going in your chair saying, yeah, he admitted it. Guess what? I turned the tables on you. Okay, guys, so anyway, new season, wait, I'm not done with the season. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this season, in one of these episodes, they show Ash trying to risk his life to get to Iris. He saves Axew, and then Iris tries to help another dragon-type Pokemon. Ash tells her to be careful and please don't try to hurt yourself. Unfortunately, Iris is a total moron, and it goes through with one ear and comes out the other. And she bolts into the dragon type and somehow helps the dragon. Thankfully, she is unscarred and cannot be hurt, and was not hurt. But here's the other problem. Unfortunately, as you can take a look at an episode when that did happen, you can zoom in on Axu and see that his eyes were mean looking at Iris. Like he wishes that she listened to Ash and be careful. Just try talking first and then approaching. But Iris just jumped in and solved the problem. He might be relieved, but he's probably mad she even did that. Okay, guys, new season, Pokemon X, Y, Z. Okay, new characters, new possible people in the series. We have Bonnie, we have Clement, the inventor, his sister Bonnie, who is very energetic and helps a lot in the series. And then we have Serena, the next contestant. As you guys know, and as many of if you didn't know, it's pretty dang obvious in the episodes. Serena has a crush on Ash. Not just that, she started telling the backstory in the beginning season that she was telling them the backstory about her and Ash meeting in Professor Oak's camp. Unfortunately, she skinned her knee and she gave the cloth back to Ash that kept her going for years. What I started to realize too, guys, about these two is that to be honest, these guys would actually make a good couple in my book. Because if you look at the episodes, like there was a gift-giving season, there was this kind of episode where her and Ash were in a balloon. There's times where she tried to grab his hand. There's times she was rooting for him when nobody else thought he could. You guys know what I mean. That's simple. I really care about you. I love you. Hold me and stuff like that. Come on. But anyway, guys. But as usual, Ash is usually clueless and does not notice. But then again, he probably starts to notice a little bit about stuff as he starts. And then there was this one episode where she caught an Eevee, and then you start to notice this. If you guys don't know what I'm trying to show you, it's because I can't put it up here, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's this one episode where the people of the region are throwing a party, a type of ball, for all Pokemon trainers who are wanting to be showcase performers. There you go. That was the girl I was trying to look for. Anyway, she starts to talk about how she wants to take Eevee to the person, but not only does Eevee need a date, but she does as well. Anybody who does not have a date cannot go in. That means, if you've seen the episode and you've seen when Miette came into the play and saw that she was asking Ash to be her date, to be honest, that was also a blessing in disguise, because earlier in the thing, if we rewind the tape, sorry guys, I tried to do a rewinding voice there. Anyway, if we go back to the later episodes, they start talking about how Bunnelby would be a good fit for Eevee because one, Eevee was really calm around Bunnelby, and no other Pokemon. Serena's Eevee was very shy and did not really probably didn't even know much about Pokemon, the other Pokemon. Maybe Eevee kept to herself and just kept dancing. Anyway, guys, I wanted to think about this a lot, and I actually have a good reason for thinking this too. I actually think Mia is only doing the whole lovey-dovey thing for Ash to toughen up Serena to do it to get Serena and Ash together. Who knows? It could be a whole scheme to get Serena to actually admit her feelings for Ash, or it could be she actually does have feelings for Ash, but she's trying to toy with Serena, showing her that she's not as hot and popular or anything else as she wants to admit. So either way, she's just trying to have a little fun. Either that, or she's really, really psychotic, may I say. Okay, guys, so anyway, to be honest, there is one more episode I want to talk about with you guys. It's actually very, very, very a good one, to be honest. If you all don't think so, please leave in the comments below. Anyway, I was thinking about this too. It's about, it's about different characters that came into play during the season. You start running it, Ash in the game start running into different characters. Like, there was the one girl, gym leader with roller skates, who was trying to mega evolve her Lucario. There was And then there's Miette. Then there's other girl characters too, like Clement. But this is about Ash, not Clement. Sorry, Clement. I'm gonna have to kick you to the edge there. To the pit of next episode. Haha, just kidding, guys. Anyway, so as you noticed, a lot of girls like Ash for some reason. Like some of the seasons you see, there's different characters that come into play that everybody thought Ash would really have a good connection with, or have a possible relationship thing with them, but then possibly break up. But Serena is one of my top people who I think would actually fit the category in just right for Ash. I mean, there is that one episode where she starts talking about Ash crying, saying, "I want my Ash back." You have to admit, Ash would have gotten a hint saying, "I really like you. I want the real you back." You have to admit, somebody had to slap Ash in the face and say, "Wake up!" But as usual, guys, that usually comes into its use. Anyway, at the end of the season, Dedenne runs away and starts hiding in the last episode of the group. And then and then you find out that Serena is leaving to go on to a different area in Pokemon. And then you start to see her going away onto the stairs, and then she tells Ash to wait. There's one more thing, and then as usual in cartoons and in TV shows, they hide what she did. But I had a pretty good theory. She possibly kissed Ash. Because if you take a look at the background, Pikachu, face red, blocked his eyes. Bonnie, blocked eyes, red face. Clement, red face, eyes are all blurry. You have to admit, something happened. And I'm pretty sure I solved the case right there. And I hope I blew all your minds, because I'm pretty sure I just did. Okay, so let's get back to the topic, guys. Anyway, guys, let's get back to the topic. So then Serena leaves, and then Clement asks to have one more last battle with Ash. Ash gives him that last battle, and then moves on to the next region. And if you guys didn't know what Clement wanted to do, he wanted to be a really good inventor, but he's also a gym leader, just like Silent, Brock, and the other members of Ash's gang that he's noticed. If you guys notice, a lot of the gym leaders like to hang out with Ash for some reason. Do you guys think Ash had a possibility of being a gym leader? One that, I don't know, does every type gym? Maybe he's going to be one that does every single type? Like, there's just not one type? He can do, like, grass, fire, water, metal, anything. Yeah, I got your minds moving, didn't I? Okay, anyway, now we're gonna... I know, guys, I said this already. We wouldn't talk about the new characters and stuff. But guess what? I'm not. Tricked ya. I actually am going to talk about one more thing about the Pokemon shipping that I've noticed. Is that a lot of you guys are automatically shipping the new characters with Ash. Once that would be a possible fit. Yes, but I've actually gotten word from another YouTuber. I watched this YouTube channel, go watch it. If you know who I'm talking about, please go watch it. If you don't know, I will get him back in the next video about what his name was. And please go subscribe and like his channel. That channel's really cool. But they started talking about Serena coming back to the Pokemon episode, hanging with Ash. And as the YouTube videos I've seen so far, they're holding hands. And a lot of the characters that Ash used to hang out with are coming back too, such as Brock and also Misty. And also, I can't believe this, but Brock and Misty both have Mega Evolved Pokemon. When these two get so powerful? That's like the most confusing thing I've ever seen. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool though, seeing a Mega Evolved Gyarados with Misty. It just shows you that, hey, there's a bunch of possibilities into the world. But then again, if they do ask Ash, does he have a Mega Evolved Pokemon? And Ash would tell them yes, but unfortunately he had to let him go because he's helping another region out, being something he's maybe was supposed to be. He might actually get upset and stuff. But you guys never know. You guys never know what might happen in these Pokemon series, and you might never know what's going to happen a lot in these series that you thought, hey, what is going on? Like, you have to admit, guys, too, a lot of times you think, hey, why? Anyway, guys, I also wanted to talk to you guys about something too that I noticed in the new Pokemon series. And I know I'm talking about this a lot, guys, but I thought this would be good for my channel and actually giving you guys some ideas about stuff. And like I said, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. So here we go, and this is what I think. This is what no other YouTuber thinks. I mean, he could. I'm not taking sides, but here we go. Boom. If you can't see what I'm trying to show you guys, it is this. Stones. Pure sight stones that have different, not just different mobilities, but abilities as well. Alright guys, so I'm gonna quickly finish up here what I was gonna say, and I will gladly get back to you guys with a new episode of whatever I might do next. Maybe I'll talk about like the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, or I don't know guys, maybe I'll do another YouTube video later. You guys are gonna have to give me a little bit of time to think about what, if I can't, how about this guys, if I can't find anything else to think about, or talk about with you guys about what might happen in some of the series, I'll stop the YouTube video thing right there, and then I'll get back to you guys another time on the YouTube. But tell you what, if I do find something else to talk about before I have to, like, get ready for school or something, I promise I'll get back to you guys with another video, okay? But anyway, how about this too? You guys tell me what you guys thought of my new idea for the channel. Not only that, but tell me who you think Ash would probably be best shipped with. Remember guys, this is all you. This is not, don't ask another friend of yours because they might have a different answer. Ask you. What do you think? What do you guys think who would do better for Ash? Would it be Misty? Some of you like Misty. Dawn, May, Serena, or Cyrus? Like I said, guys, it's completely up to you, because I know there's also a lot of, like, enemies Ash makes in some of the series, where a lot of girls start to actually talk about, like, they had a history with that boy, and Ash doesn't really seem to care, but he helps them conquer a way to talk to the boys to gain friendship between all of them, when actually maybe they had a dating thing going on, and then they all broke up, or something like that. I don't know, but you guys give me a heads up what you guys thought about the episode today. I'll get back to you guys on another episode if I can. This is Golden Sibling number 2, guys. And I'm chilling in the window. Bye! Oh, bye! Sorry about that.